Oh, hi. I'm late as always. I was working on something. Actually, what I was working today on it was a couple of things. One is I will announce it probably later, and the other is I changed my sub batches because the palette was not paletting, and I did a couple of changes. So if you want to see the batches, you can sub to the channel. I'm so good at promoting shit. Anyways, let's get into it. We already have music because I'm productive and I did work beforehand. And I also have this open. Look at that, guys. I'm professional. So, today we're gonna be doing an evolution for this guy. And if we have time, a second evolution for this guy because guys, we have to serve. It's about serving, okay? It's about doing fast. You're going to the other screen because I usually tend to work like my Pixar program shifts between screens. Sometimes it's on one of them, sometimes it's in the other, depending on where on what my second activity is. If I'm watching a video or looking references, or if I'm having Discord on the other screen, basically. So we're gonna get a canvas that's 96 by 96 to make the evolution for this. And we're gonna get the black. And we're gonna start producing things. Let me look at my references again because we love some references. Okay, love that for you, honey. Love that for you. Oh my god, this photo is adorable, guys. It's adorable because okay, let me explain. It's a bird, okay? That's on the ground. And it's like with the wings extended and open and such. As if it was trying to fly, but it's on the ground because it cannot jump high enough to get enough to glide and then start flying. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh my god, that's super sad. Why would you laugh at that? You are a mean person. But hear me out. The bird is looking like it was angry at the camera, like, what are you looking at, bitch? What are you looking at? Don't laugh at me. And that makes it funny. Am I a bad person? Yeah, probably yes. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So for this guy, I'm going to no. I have the paint bucket. That's not giving. So, yeah. I'm gonna start with the head like around here. Because this pose is going to be a little more extreme, personally, I think. So I kind of want to. I think it's a little bit too white, but I think that's the vibe we're looking for. something along these lines is kind of the silhouette I'm looking for right now. Let's make this also a 350 in kind of zoom to kind of see what we're looking at. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like smaller because this is in 7 because of the drips. Basically, it's because of the drip. 37, and this is a 13. Let's put it on a 44. So this is shorter, but look at how wide it is in comparison. That's intentional. I want this to feel wide and less. Like I want it to feel bulky but small. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly what to do here. I haven't thought too much about this, okay? Please do not attack me. I know I'm doing a stream and something. But, come on, give me some something. I think I'm gonna get this shape. We're gonna start working it out, okay? Yeah, that looks okay. But I am unsure if I want that. I'm gonna make the feet go like extremely wide. As if they are here, you know? Oh my god, it's looking chunky. I'm gonna have to do something very interesting in this section because I don't think this can be safe that much. Like, I know where this is coming from, but I don't know if I'm loving the execution. Exactly because this head is not looking right, position-wise. Maybe I need to make it a little taller. Or maybe I need to make the head go a little down. Yeah, that kind of looks more correct, but I want to see another reference. So I'm gonna look for references. Ooh. Okay, okay. The silhouette is silhouetting now. I think that what this needs is to incorporate elements into the silhouette. And I'm gonna make it more plain-like. I know that right now it's a little bit too on the nose. I will make it look better. No. Um, either. It's why. Why are you not? Because I put a dot. Don't worry, I'm trying to embrace a little bit of mess in this part of the process, basically. I think that a little bit of mess is giving a lot of personality. Ooh, maybe I don't need this in that position. Maybe I have to play with that. Yes. Obviously, this is going to be smooth out and such. You know, it's needed. It's a need. Right now, this looks rough as fuck. I wonder if I should add something to imply the turbines. Personally, I don't want it. I don't want to make it a full-on plane. Actually, I think it's a little bit too wide in the body. So we're gonna reduce that. We're gonna make it skinny, something like that. That looks better. I'm gonna add a line from no, a line from here to here. Wow, 175. That's a lot. What the heck? Okay, now with this line, I can move it here because this line is from that point to here. And with this, I can basically measure that this big is too this wing is too big. So we're gonna reduce it. See, it's basically now the same size. We're gonna still adjust this a little. I don't know if I want to adjust this wing. I think I want to adjust it to be a little bit more dramatic. So something along these lines. And I think the thing is that this is a little bit too high, but I kind of need that kind of contrast. Okay, now my biggest issue here is that I kind of need a differentiation in palette. And that's the toughest part here. Besties, that's the tough part here. 16% raised. Yeah. Ouch, my eye. Something about the wings is not sitting right with me. It's the silhouette. Right now, what's bothering me, it's the silhouette. Let me look more. What the fuck is this playing? Ew, it looks disgusting. It looks fucking disgusting. Do I love it? As a reference? I doubt I love it. It's not giving. You know, it's not giving. Hmm. Right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at pictures of planes right now. Different kinds of planes. Because I think this is going to inform a lot my decision. Do I want it to be a plane? No. Do I want it to look like a plane? Yes. So I think this part of the tail is kind of too big. Like this part of the silhouette is not being there, you know? Maybe what I need is this. I'm making this like some sort of thing coming here, like a feather sticking out. It looks kind of awful. But I think it's the best it can look with the concept. I can adorn it, basically, but hmm. Also, take into account that I don't want to use the same tone of green here. I don't want to make it look greenish because I don't think it's appetizing. And this is a type about food, things that are good. I kind of wanted to transition this color towards this color, and this color should be something different. But right now, I'm just putting shit down. I'm seeing what it works. Okay, we could. Ooh. Let me try something. I'm gonna take the shade and I'm gonna make it a little bit more yellow, and by a little bit I mean more, quite more. I'm more saturated and see if it works. See if this shade kind of works, and if it eats, or if it's gag. Like if it makes me gag or if it's gagging, you know, kind of that shit. Am I using the lingo correctly? I don't know. I just thought that was clever smart, but I'm not. My excuse, I'm not native. That's a great excuse for everything. Use it. Even if you're native, you say you're not and you create conversation, you know? Anyways. We could make this paler. I was thinking like make it paler, make it white. It's literally just white, tinged yellow. Like hello, what am I doing in my life? I don't know, guys. Yeah, don't think too much about this. Let's create shape. I think this creates a lot of shape and personality. Ooh, yes, I think that's what it needed. It needed some interest. Are you seeing the vision? I even think that giving it a thick outline could be like good. It could incorporate black into the palette seamlessly, naturally. Should I start refining the shapes? Yes. Will I? Don't ask questions, honey. Stupid. Yeah, I think this is kinda eating, kinda serving. This is even more of a serve. Ooh, love that. I love the expression. The expression is like help, but don't actually. And I kinda love that for it. I'm kinda vibing with this. Are you vibing with this? Are we eating this? Are we? I think this is kind of what it needed to be. But I think the head is not in the correct position, which is interesting. Let's play around. Yeah, I think the head looking a little down could be interesting here. But I think then this looks a little too high. I'm gonna make it go a couple of pixels down to more in line with my initial impressions of it. These two things are going to be redrawn, obviously. It's fine. Another thing is, do I want to recreate turbines? And how do I, because this part of this is also going to be this shape. Like, just so you know, this is this, basically. Of course, it will have better. It needs better. A better artist would help for this. Probably for this step, you would need a better artist. That's not me, honey. Truthfully, it's not me. I think I'm gonna make like this sort of. The lower body is light kind of shit. I'm gonna get this shade. I think we're gonna lighten it up, but desaturate it a little. I think that's gonna be like exactly what we need. And we're gonna make it a little redder, which is something I don't do normally because, fun fact about me, I don't love red. It's not giving me. Yeah, I think that from this dirty boy to this looks cleaner, but in that in that you don't know if it's like artificial or natural. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of the intention. I think I'm gonna make this tone a little bit more orange. I think that's gonna help with contrast later. Not later in this design, because literally we're not making... we are not adding contrast, we are reducing contrast. But yeah. No, I mean... This is not mucus, no. This is dried mucus. This is literally snot, basically. This is literally snot. And this would be dried snot. You know, when it dries out and it's completely solid and it kind of hurts? That's the state I'm kind of looking for. Why do I... Guys, I'm literally making a food about a type of food, and the first impression is, yeah, this is snot. I'm such a skinny legend. Absolutely. Yes. Literally yes. Not yes. Yes. With an A. And two S's. I know. Right now I'm just getting the shapes, you know? I'm being very rough with this. don't love it. It's not exciting me. I love the idea, I don't love the execution. This execution is way more aligned with what I'm thinking of. It's just that I don't think this is correct right now. I should work on the shape of the tail. I think I should make this shorter. Yeah, the issue with this is that it creates this shape, it creates like a continuity in the line that I do not desire. That continuity is awful for me. It's not good visually. So I'm gonna extend the body 1 pixel just to avoid that continuity. It's too slanted. It's fucking too slanted. So I'm gonna better. Yeah, the issue now is that it creates this area in the middle that I absolutely despise. Right now, I don't really want shading. Not in an intense way, at least. But I kind of want this line, you know? I kind of want this black to be very prominent. Something like that would be good. I'm thinking of extending this somehow. Guys, how are we feeling about a graphic eyeliner? How are we feeling about something along these lines? Like, how are we feeling about that? Oh my god, it's so cunty! Guys, I think I found it. It's eating so much. We can refine that later. It's fine. I think this face is kind of speaking to me. Which makes it we can make adjustment to the head shape. To the head shape. I don't know how to I don't know how to talk anymore. It's fine. We could try to make it a little more wider or something like that. How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this face? I don't love this shape here, but that can be altered later. That's not gonna be stark white, black. That's not gonna be black. Do you know something very funny about Spanish and the word black? No, don't worry. It's not. It's nothing related to race. The word for white in Spanish is super similar to the word for black in English. Black, blanco. So in my brain, it's like black. That's white. No, that's blanco. No, that's white. Black is negro. I'm absolutely having to consider that in my brain every single time I open my fucking mouth about colors. It's very bad. It's a very important false friend because it's literally the opposite color. If you say that it would be like, oh, you're trying to say blue, but you're saying green. No. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see how this is going. I don't see these wings. These wings here are not giving me shape right now. I'm gonna work on the tail anyways because I'm gonna make that my future me problem, even though the future is literally in 10 minutes. But that's still future me's problem. You know what I mean? I think this is kind of too straight. need more sharp. I need more edge. Incorrect edge. Oh! It's not good. Too long. I'm feeling like this is too long. Let's use this method of this layer to put, I don't know, blue. I wish I could rotate this like effectively, but I cannot. Hmm. Yeah, I think that would look okay. So let's get back to this and change all the shape because we love changing shapes, guys. Override color. I'm so tired of that setting deactivating every fucking time. If I change program, it's because of that. Because it's starting to get on my nerves. And you don't want to get on my nerves. If you get on my nerves once, honey, it's game over. I would not say I'm spiteful, but don't get on my nerves once. Just saying. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go after you or anything like that, but you're not gonna be welcome anymore. Looking better. I think it's starting to look better. But yeah, probably this is the solution, basically. Maybe this is the ratio we're looking for. I know this is smaller, like this is taller, sorry. Look at that. This is taller than this, but look at the angle. This is meant to look like... Really? So I think that this is kind of a baby Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, I want this one to look like kind of the base form, but a little stronger, like a normal thing, you know? Thing is, I kind of don't know the direction I want to go on with the wings. Because we could go for something more of a paraglider, or we could make them sharp, or we could make them some sort of loose. I need to look at more references. References! Can you load and not be like awful? Thank you. This image is the most blurry shit I've ever seen, and it's because it's not loading properly. Okay, I actually think we could go for something more akin to this. Let's experiment with this wing. I think we could. Try to do something like this. Disgusting. I hate it. And it's not like I hate it, it's like I hate the angle. I hate this angle, basically. I hate the angle. If I'm gonna add these, they have to be super small. But I think they are giving. Yeah, I think they're giving so much dimension to the wing. Yeah, I think we're keeping this. I think that's too close. This is a good distance due to the angle we are looking at, but this is not a good angle. It's not flattering, you know what I mean? Guys! The shape is presenting to us. Ooh, ooh, I'm starting to like this shape. I'm gonna make the end of the wing this shade. I think these two shades look good together. And it's gonna help give me some contrast. Not just contrast, but streamlining. See what I did there? the shape of the wing a little bit better. Now this, do I really need that? Or is it too much? I think it can verge in the edge of a little too much. We may keep them, we may remove them, but I absolutely need them. More snatched, basically. I want a separation between this and this, basically, is what I'm saying. And what I'm gonna try to make here is like a clear angle here. I think that angle can help me out here. I think it needs even more angle. I think it needs more angularity. To convey what I want it to convey. Maybe that's too much. Do I want it straight? Guys, I'm not James Charles. I don't like them straight. Anyways. Oh my god, I'm so shady. What am I doing? Guys, I'm gonna get cancelled. Literally, that's gonna get clipped. By me, actually. That's gonna pop out. That's gonna pop off and I'm gonna get cancelled by the James Charles stands. Okay. And literally tomorrow I'm gonna get death threats. I'm gonna be doxxed. Literally. So get ready. I'm trying to look at this shape. Something about the shape is not giving. I think it's this. Yes, it's that. Guys, we saw a problem, we identified a problem, and we solved the problem. That's what we do in this channel. We solve problems. We don't solve problems in this channel. Please don't come to me for your problems, and they're not gonna get solved. They're not gonna get solved. Trust me. No, that's not how it works. Trust. I think this is eating. This is not eating because it's super inconsistent in width. Because this would need like way more here, basically. to get consistent with that. Like, don't look at the green for consistency. Eating? Eating? I think this base is kinda what it needs to be. My issue now is if I'm going to be able to render it. Like, I'm gonna render it, of course, but if the render is going to come out cute. Also, maybe I should try this. Nope. I think I'm gonna add a different shade here to make it like look interesting, but I think this is basically the base. What do we think about this, guys? Do you think it conveys kinda bird playing full of shit? Conveying or not conveying? What do we think? Serving eyeliner, at least. I'm making serve so much eyeliner that the beauty gurus are shooketh right now. Okay. They cannot even. They are obsessed with this look. My biggest issue here is this area. It's like too much, but not actually, you know? Better? Sorry, hay fever. I'm quite allergic, honestly. So, fun fact about me. I'm allergic. I have pollen allergies, basically. But I'm more allergic to the late pollen. Like, for me, there are people that are allergic to very specific pollens and such. In my case, the pollen that I'm most allergic to is the pollen of those plants that bloom later in the season, more akin to summer than to spring. Issue is, with the temperature change that we have experienced this last decade or so, It blooms earlier and earlier and earlier. So now I'm allergic in April instead of May. Don't we love it? I hate it, actually. Actually, do we fuck with this? I think we fuck with this. I think we love it. I think we eat. I think it's fire. It's kind of giving helmet and kind of giving decal. It's kind of giving both, and that's what we want. We want design elements. Anyways, it's time to render. Don't. I know what I'm saying to myself. Don't. Just don't do that. Let's reduce this to like a 55, I think, and increase to this. We want to make it cooler tone, so we're gonna go for this. It's kind of green pistachio. Is it me or is it kind of green pistachio? Are we obsessed? I don't know if we are super obsessed with this. So far, so good. I know I'm placing these shades together and it looks haphazard, but it's intentional. I'm trying to make the shapes look sharp right now. I'm gonna hold these shapes because these may be a tool for the future. Gagging. Perfect. Let's make a dark version, but I don't want it to be super, super, super dark right now. because I want this shade to be very prominent here. To reference that it's hard, but it's not like super attached. You know what I mean? Do you see what I mean? I'm trying to convey some sort of sense of softness, even in the hardness. So, yeah. I know it makes basically no sense, but it makes sense in my brain. Don't worry about it. Worry about it, it's going to turn out awful. Okay, I think it's eating. Let's make a darker shade of this. I actually think I should make this darker in general. This is a cute shade. Love that dress. Ooh, that doesn't sound good right now. I think this is better. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah. Something is happening in my chest. And it's bad. Hmm. I think that the shading of this part is the thing that's going to make or break this design. And I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm gonna take a little break of that and I'll go for this first. Guys, it feels safer, okay? Mhm. I think this is going to turn out better. I think that's better. Right now I'm trying to. Oh, sorry. Really. I have a pressure in my chest right now. It's anxiety. Don't worry about it. It's anxiety, and it's due to literal real life. Okay, it's literally real life. Hitting me right now. Hmm. I think I should leave myself much open. I'm gonna be a little bit more radical with my hue shifting here to accommodate for the possibility of something else. So I'm gonna amp the oh my gosh. Guys. Guys, what's going on with on my throat? Guys. You are hearing that, right? My voice literally died. You're hitting that, right? Like the fact that I sound like I just smoked like 10 cigarettes in a row. Come on, what's going on? I think that's my anxiety speaking, actually. That's not me, guys. That's my anxiety. Okay? No, don't be mean to me. I don't think I can wait for longer for this. I have to start shaving this. This needs at least another shave. Actually, we can't even do something like this. Yeah, that looks good. Weirdly enough, I think this should go differently. I think this is the opposite, actually. Yeah. Nice. I think that's exactly the touch it needed. I think this is more suited to this. Actually, I don't want darkness there. Absolutely any. Not super lovely, but fine enough. We can go to the second shade. Second shade should be more hue shifted, not that much, honey. If you're wondering about my throat, it just happened on stream. I don't have any control of it. I'm sorry. I know I sound horrible, but that's not giving. I was trying to see if I could save one color in my palette, basically. And literally. That's kinda nice. Let's get the shine color, which is gonna be this. Less saturated. Right. Yeah, this looks okay. Now fully outlined shade. Which also doubles as a good outline for this. Love that for us, guys. We love multi-purpose shades. Yeah, I think this is kind of it. What do you think about this guy? I think it's giving. I think it's a little guy doing little shit. Being a little shit, basically. And I kinda love that for us. Let's see how it looks in comparison. This looks super dirty, and this looks stiff, but willing to kick your ass. Like it looks small, but in a funny way. Also, I don't like them. Now that it's rendered, there's something I don't like. I don't like the position of the feet, so I'm gonna change it. Should I? No. Will I attempt to change it? Yes. Because I'm silly. What if I put them more like this? Guys. Guys, they look like little claws. I kinda love it. Should I attempt to? Do some sort of turbines. I don't think the turbines are adding too much, to be honest. But the position of the claws is perfect. It's perfect. It's giving less bird. And I'm gonna try to make it be like here. I usually make my mons stay exactly here. In the 10. unless they are very big and then I put them below or something like, or there's a detail that goes below, like in the case of this line is 10, but this drip below, so that's 7. You know what I mean? But in this case, I want to make it look like it's running but gliding. So maybe I should do something like this. Guys, I think I'm loving it. I think it's so ugly that I love it. And I know that's kind of cruel to say, but it's my baby, I can insult it. That's literally my job. Don't you dare say anything mean to him. Only I can say things mean. Only I can be mean to him, okay? It's so good. I think this is better than my original concept. Which I'm impressed by, honestly. Let's. What was its name actually? Yeah, it's fine. I will change it anyways. Probably. These are provisional names. I'm trying to think. I'm revising pixels and I'm trying to look at areas to see if something is wrong right now. Let's go for the shiny. For the shiny, I want these to look more appetizing, honestly. So we're gonna go for. We're gonna get this shape. And we're gonna make it more red, probably. So something along these lines. This is a nice hue shift. Okay. Looks fun. Looks kind of strawberry. Love that for us. No, I'm gonna take this shape. And I think I'm gonna try to make it slightly dirtier. So I'm gonna make it more blue toned and a little bit more saturated. Fuck, that looks good. It's going to work, guys. Trust the process. I'm asking you to trust the process just a little bit. Don't love it. Love it more. I don't know who has the washing machine, but it's very loud, honestly. And you know what's the worst part? We may be the ones with the loud washing machine because I'm hearing it kind of close. Like, I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but I can hear it. Not like feel it too much, but hear it, and it's like, what's going on? It looks kind of dark. Love it. For this trick, I'm gonna make this into purple. What do we think? Eating? Serving? I think it's giving darks. It's a like the continuity is like there. The continuity is there. Love that for us. I think continuity wise it's very good, honestly. And now we have a dilemma. I have like an hour of stream at most. So, how do we feel about experimenting with shit? Because I don't think I can render the whole Fakemon today. Should we experiment with shit and then should I stream how I render the evolution, or do you trust me basically to do it on my own time? I don't really know, because this has an evolution. Like, this is too small basically. But the last stage is not like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it. Let's try. like in this case, I want this to be like not that shape. I want the bottom of it to be like something along these lines. I think that the very work in progress. Don't worry about it. I know that looks awful. It's not final, guys. It's not final. Then a wing would be around here. Something like this, you know what I mean? I think that if I close this and make this wing like extend, it looks friendlier. It shows itself better and it looks friendlier. And yes, I'm trying to make it look very feminine. And try to go for a mother look. I'm going to try to make her mommy and sorry, mommy and sorry, mommy and sorry. Which makes me think that this is incorrect because hear me out. The issue is that if this has this and this is gonna have this here, I think this should have something around here. Just saying. But I don't want to dedicate a third Friday stream to this line. And it's because I'm working it very slowly. What do we think, guys? Do you trust me to do these things on my own time? I should plan myself better on Fridays, honestly. Let me look at what we have, and then I'm gonna look at more references. This is not looking at all like the species I'm actually referencing. That looks like a chicken, and I don't want to do a chicken here. Mhm, mhm. I'm looking at references right now. Trust, guys, it's fine. I think we can basically forfeit the shape with the final evolution. Because if not, the shape is kind of too similar. I'm not gonna go for this shape that I have drawn. Like, I want to make it. Oh, sorry, that's not the program I wanted to click. I kind of want to go for something more stylized, like this. You know what I mean? That shape is awful. And do I want it to be super, super round? I think I want to give it some edge here. It looks like a fucking chicken. It looks like a hen. And I don't want a hen. Although, oh, I hit the microphone. Sorry if you heard that. If there was something loud, I hit the microphone accidentally with my arm. With my arm, actually. So yeah, that's basically the issue here. Everything that I can think of looks like a fucking hen, and I don't want a fucking hen. I'm still thinking of the situation of here. Let me look at more references. Interesting. Guys, I think we are gonna have to do another stream of these guys. I'm not proud of myself for doing that. And I think I should plan this better. But if we complete them next week, I'm gonna do more art of them, basically. I don't know. Maybe icons or something like that. Something fast to fill the stream. And I'm gonna try, keyword try, to start earlier. Yeah, the issue here is that if I want this to be what I want, which this shape is not helping at all, let's remove that. Let's start with a better shape. Well, no, it's actually quite of a good shape. Yeah, it's kind of a good shape. But I need it to be... Ooh! I hit the Windows key instead of the Control key. Those are not the boobas. This is a bird. It has no boobas. Guys, what are you thinking of? It looks weird. I think the head is too big. And it was. But what I want it to be, yes. I'm playing with proportions right now, basically. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is giving big. I want the feet to be like that at most. I'm not mad about this shape. I'm mad about it not providing anything cute. You know what I mean? It has this. In this case, I made it that, and in this case, it has nothing, which is it feels weird. So, the thing is, I want it to feel like this is the bird, but it's encased in its nest. Like this is the nest. This is it. It's completely protected in the nest. And the nest is this, but it's gonna be more yellow. Like this started very green. This is more yellow toned. In here, it's gonna be completely yellow. That's the evolution path concept route I wanted to take. But the thing is, in this case, I made like a little baby apron. And if in this case I make this sort of vouvage, fake vouvage, in this case I should do something on the neck. And for her, I will probably do some sort of makeup around here. That sounds good. That looks fun. But I don't want to make it too turkey, chicken, ham family. And it's kinda looking like a freaking turkey. And I don't know if I should embrace it or not. That's my biggest consideration right now. If I should embrace this direction or not, or just go for something completely different. Hmm. I'm looking at it to see if it's working. Hmm. Something is going very wrong here. I think the shape is super cute, honestly. This is giving kinda sass, you know? I'm loving the shapes. This is not giving, by the way. But I don't want to let it bald, you know? Skinny. Skinny. That's what it needed, a bang. And actually, I don't think it needs a tail. I'm gonna clean up some of these things in the middle because they look ugly. I think this is basically the main shape I do want. I think this is the shape I do want here. Let's put some approximate shades, basically. I want these, but more yellow. So let's make it yellow and let's make it more saturated and lighter. Let's see what it goes here. Yeah, something like this. Oh, heck. No. uh, I think I kind of closed something. No, it's fine. We're fine. Take into account that this is approximate shades. It's not final product. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Interesting. I think that's interesting. This looks a little too green. I want it to look more yellow. In this particular case. So guys, what do we think about this? Of course, don't look at the shapes. The shapes are... the lines are not there, obviously. But compared to this, I think this is kind of simple. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what I'm doing. It's super, super, super rough. I know it's rough. Like, what the fuck is this? Let me look for more references. Oh, actually? It's serving makeup? How do you feel about it serving makeup? Like, think about this. This thing becomes this, and ultimately this. Are we seeing the transition? Are we seeing the progression? Do you think it's giving? I'm a little scared that this is too much quote unquote negative space. I feel like this is too obvious that there's something missing, but in all cases, I'm leaving the body quite blank. I'm putting all my attention into the wings, the tail, and the head. So in this case, maybe I should make a tail, a visible tail, but I don't think we have a... I think we should not make a tail, like a visible tail, because of the angle. I don't think it's going to work very well. What the fuck is this bitch? I'm looking for references and from the animal, and it's literally giving me something different. A completely different kind of animal, and it's like, what the fuck? Something here is not working very well for me. Oh my god! What about the children in Africa? They cannot indulge like you did. Honey, what are you doing? Literally getting cancelled, honey. Literally getting cancelled on somewhere. I don't know. Right in Google Doc as we speak. How dareth you eat? How dareth? How dareth thee? I need to refine shapes like a fucking crazy bitch here, and I don't think we can do this today. today. Also, this is quite awful. Oh my... Guys! I'm hating these shapes because of my own adjustments. How do we feel about me doing this on my own time? I'm presenting the results on Blue Sky on my own Discord server. Join my Discord server, bitches. We have lots of announcements. Join my fucking Discord server right now. We have a lot of announcements lately because I'm announcing a lot of things lately. I'm overworking myself again. So, how do we feel about the progression here? Okay, we have baby. Look at baby. It evolves into this. And then that evolves into this. How are we feeling about that? I think that if that's the case... Honey! Not like that! Oh my god. Don't be crass. Crass is not class. I'm gonna try to make a very last second adjustment here to see if it gives or if it detracts. Oh my god, thank you. I do my best to try and make my shading very shady, just like me. Just like the jokes I make about James Charles on stream. Anyways. Yeah, I think this elevates it. Because it goes from this to this to that. Yeah, I think that elevates it. Elevates the concept. I love shading. I love shading. Guys, what can I say? Apart from I love shading. Let's make the shiny again because ooh. Honey. Yeah, I said that I didn't like my lines straight. I'm not James Charles. I don't like my things straight. That's so shady. That's literally so fucking shady. I know that tomorrow I'm gonna be doxxed. My ass is going to be super doxxed for that joke. Anyways. Okay, something is not giving here. I think two shades got into one shade and I don't love that. I'm gonna retrace this manually. That's who I am. I'm skinny. Yeah, I think that's good. Look at this bitch. I didn't fucking try to do this. No, it looks cursed. Don't like that. I think this is the face. Yeah, I don't really think I can improve too much on this. And this would be the last one. So, what do we think, guys? Guys, what do we think? Should I, option A, clean this up next stream and do another stream of this evolutionary line? Or B, do it on your own time, bitch. Next time, give me something different. Give me something fresh. Give me something new. I'm bored. I don't know. You let me know because right now I'm yeah. Let's say that I'm overwhelmed with the consequences of my own actions because these are my own actions. To be completely fair and honest with you all. What do you mean? I don't understand. Not the Debbie. What are you doing playing Debbie? In my stream? In my Christian stream? What I'm saying is, I don't know if I should finish this thing on my own because we have done 2 streams of this on. Like, I have done 1 stream doing this. This was 1 stream. And today I have done this and this. Okay, you want me to finish this rendering on stream. Okay. There's also bots. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, please ignore this next plug. Okay. Because I have a playlist of all my Fakemon Friday if you want to consider watching. If you want something in the background to just watch, relax, unwind, look every 20 minutes to see if there's progress, I got you covered. Treat this as a podcast, basically. I think this is not conducive to something cute. I'm gonna eliminate this line. But in like a slay way, you know what I mean? So if bird does that, when it pulls it down, this goes here and this should go down, not to the back, right? Unless it's not this side here. I'm looking at a bird anatomy right now, basically. Guys, I take my shit seriously. Even though it doesn't look like it. What if I... Too long, but I like the concept. Guys, what if I make this look like a nest? Because this is a nest. What if I make the bang look like a nest? Is it too much? It may be too much. Yeah. Double bang. Okay, I think this is a little bit too wide right now, so I think this needs to be a little bit shortened over here. Yes. Same here, but a little bit less. Candy. Mother. This is giving mother. Which is what it is, actually, so that's good. I think these should be attached to each other. Maybe it's a little bit too tall now. Let's see how it looks if I shorten a couple of it. Yes! Guys, what do we think about the overall shape, language of this? I think it's kinda okay. I think the most I can do here is basically make this go a little bit more here. You know what I mean? I want it to look like it's like grabbing it. You know what I mean? Think about when some pants are too wide and if you don't hold them, they drop to the floor. Grabbing those as if it was as if you were a clown or something similar. I think that's the vibe here. Hmm. Hmm. I think we can leave it. What did I tell you? Did I tell you the news? Don't say it publicly. Not yet. Ah, no, that's yeah, the water story. The water story was crazy. Bestie, it was crazy. We had reporters even like, and I did you know that I got sick due to that? I got sick actually. Yep. I got bacteria on myself, on my stomach. And I needed some antibiotics. Vital Queen. Love it. Yeah, that's me. I said, when I get chronically ill, I won't tell anybody, but there will be signals. That was the signal that I got it. I got one of the 20. And my mother got another different one. Isn't it fun? By the way, we both are disabled and immunodepressed, so yeah. Literally suing era. Okay, I think I should leave it here for now because I don't think it's giving too much. I may or may not, probably not, clean up some shapes, something like this, you know? Doing this all around, but no rendering. And leave rendering to do with you. What do you? What would you think about that? Also, Bestie, I need to tell you something. Right, in a bit. Like when I finish stream, I'm gonna tell you something in DMs. So yeah, I think this is a little bit too high. Actually, I'm gonna make it go one pixel down. Oop. Finally, someone that acknowledges me by my rank. Do you know how difficult it is nowadays? The people. Trust me, it's so difficult. Wow, it's starting to give. Don't you think? Oh my god, it's giving granny. It's kinda giving grandma now. Do we love that? I think I'm kind of obsessed with this overall look. Something along these lines, you know what I mean? Eight. Eight. But yeah, I need to go because ooh, maybe I can add a little bit of darkness up right up here. Guys, say hello to Granny. Say fucking hello to Granny. That face is eating so much before rendering. I'm gonna maybe give her a little bit of a cheekbone surgery, maybe to make it eat, like to make it slay, something like that. I'm trying to say I need to go right away to make myself dinner, or else I won't be able to have dinner for my movie. But here I am, refining shit, because that's who I am. Stupid. She is the moment. She is the moment. I love that for us. Yeah, I'm getting more confident in this. This is a nice transition mong. I'm gonna send you somewhere because it's. I would say it's late for me, but it's not like it's late for me. It's like I have to make myself dinner in literally 10 minutes. Let's go. I don't know if I should trade here because this person has been on for a long time, and it's like I don't want to make them pressured. Well, hair. It's hair. I don't want to pressure her into going for longer. But she seems like she's going to keep for a while because it's an archipelago. So let's trade here.